What's up, everyone? It's Nathan Modern from Modern Games. I also make music as Modern Music. Today I'm going to be getting into a script that I think will be helpful to many developers out there. I'm working in Unity and C#. By the title, you might have seen that. Today we're going to be getting into a target spawning script. So this is something that can be used in target practice situations, whether it be in a sport. So I use it in my hockey game. I shoot pucks and it destroys an object, then it spawns another object. You can use it for shooting target practice. You can shoot a target and then it'll spawn another one. It's not going into the scoreboard manager and all that detail. That's a completely different system that you can add on to it with your own context. But without further ado, let's get into the script. Now, full transparency, AI did write this script. I do use AI to write my scripts and help me write my scripts, and it just writes it faster, better, stronger. I'm able to go through the scripts and edit them because I have that amount of knowledge. I'm not an expert, I'm not perfect, I'm learning, and I'm just sharing something that I think would be convenient for everyone. So here is the script. I will post it in the description, as well as this. They work together. So this is the target spawning script. So it has spawn points that are public, and it has game objects, which is your target prefabs. That is the game object that it's gonna spawn. After it gets destroyed, there's a delay, a respawn delay, and it checks if it's true, and it checks if the random prefabs are. You can change whether you get random spawn points or you get random prefabs, because you can set a list. And we're gonna go through all of that. And this gizmo right here, it's just a highlight of where it's going to go, and you can put it on your game object. So this is it in practice. So we have target practice. This is my game object. You can make a game object, make it a parent, put your net underneath it. I have my hockey net right here called a hockey gate. I have a mesh collider on it, and I have my target spawner on it. So this is the script that I'm using. It has all the spawn points, which reside in here. You can start by making your spawn points. This is where we'll put the spawn point gizmo on. Just kind of tripping out right now, but we'll start. It depends how you want to do it. You can start with your spawn points and then make it a child of your net or your target area, and then we'll add our target spawner to this, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's quite simple. We have our spawn point area and we have our target prefab area, and we have some settings, so which is what we looked at. We have the respawn delay, we have random spawn points and random prefabs. So these are all the objects. I use this in Invictus, Men of Iron, where I made like a fruit ninja. Call it fruit slasher because you could slash, or you can use a bow, and that will. Now these objects, this script is working in correlation with a destruction script. So mind you, I'm using a destructible asset from the Unity asset store, full transparency, and I just adjusted it to work with my game. So you can use a destruction script. I'm using destructible props preset from the Unity asset store, and I'm pairing it with this target spawner. So this target spawner, you can assign spawn points and target prefabs as arrays. So we have a public transform spawn, which is right here for our spawn points, and we have a public game object for our targetPrefabs. So this spawns on when it loads. So we have private void spawnTarget, and then it will spawn on our target. I have some debug warnings. That is probably not super necessary, but when AI is writing it, likes to do the safest thing possible. If the current target is destroyed, it waits, then spawns a new one. If current target equals null, invoking name of, so then it just keeps spawning to the target. And invoke prevents the spam spawning of the targets and the game objects. You see this random range here, return spawn points random range 0, spawn points length, return targets prefabs random.range. So random equals unpredictable gameplay, and sequential equals controlled pattern. It picks a spawn point and prefab, then it instantiates it. So if the spawn point is null, then the current target, it will find the current target, it will spawn, it will choose a prefab to spawn, it will spawn in the point position and the rotation that we want it to do. So that's pretty much it. A little breakdown. It's not something that I would write myself, which is why I'm kind of breaking it down. It's a good practice for me. Yeah, I just recommend as a practice going through all your scripts and pretty much just understanding what is happening. There's things that I'm constantly learning, and yeah, this will help you get better. Now this gizmos section, using the Unity library, public spawn gizmo point, name of the script. These tooltips are definitely great. I love when AI does that. It's not something that I would do, but it's definitely good. So public color, gizmo color, so it uses the gizmo library, and you can change it to yellow, blue. The size, you can change the size here. Public float gizmo size. Private void on draw gizmos. It's telling it to draw a sphere, so it puts a gizmo in the transform position, and then it draws a line, which is what we can see here. Now, if you're an expert at Unity, at the Unity library, then you can understand some of these things. But for me, you know, and people who are not experts at the library, we can see like, okay, we can now use this draw sphere, draw wire sphere, and draw line. We can use that in the future when we're talking to AI, or we want to build something, a gizmo, exit and enter